Good morning everyone and happy Sunday, happy post-show day. So I thought I would jump on for a vlog today and just do a what I eat in a day because I'm getting a free feed before I go back into prep tomorrow. I have taken off maybe like a layer of tan off, so it's still looking a bit rough. But I just want to show you what I have started off the day with so far before I go on my morning walk. So I wanted to start off with a hydration drink. So in my shaker here, I've already had about half. I have the Hydri AU Fijian pineapple flavor from EHP Labs. And I also had a sneaky square of this dark chocolate that one of my friends from the gym got me. So she's like, tuck this away for post-show. Which was meant to be, you know, my next show is now in 2 weeks' time. But my coach said that I can have just a little bit of indulgence today. So I had a square of this. So now it's going to be tucked away and I won't be touching that again until my next show. But now I'm going to go to run club. I'm not going to run. I'm just going to go for a morning walk. And it is a beautiful day today. And I am wearing the cutest fit. I'm wearing this like mid tank from LSKD and it's in like this really beautiful like bluish midnight, I think it's called midnight something, I can't remember, but it's like a really cute tank. And this material is really great for running because of the material composition. It's very light and flowy and it helps with body odor as well. I just put on a black sports bra because I didn't want to stain anything, and I'm just wearing my black Gymshark Legacy shorts. So yeah, just wanted to wear dark clothing because I don't want to get tan on anything. And guys, look at my arms. Oh yeah, when I finish comp season, literally the only thing I'm going to miss is how shredded my arms are going to be. It's the only thing I'm going to miss. And then I actually woke up feeling really good this morning because I didn't go overboard with the food yesterday, and because it was a late show I didn't have a chance to really like indulge throughout the whole day. So yeah, dinner was really good. I had my cupcake and I feel so fine this morning, and that's how I want to feel. I woke up at 42.9 kilos, so I'm 2 kilos up from what I was pre-carb load, but that's so expected because my body is holding on to so much fluid right now from, you know, all the chips and lollies and, you know, all that feed. So technically it is possible to gain weight overnight, but it's because my body's holding on to fluid and it's just going to drop off tomorrow. So yeah, that's just like, you know, your body's obviously going to fluctuate with the way you eat. But yeah, and then I'm going to have a really delicious breakfast, and my delicious breakfast is going to be eggs and avocado and toast and some banana because I want to get some potassium in, because my coach said just to get a good amount of potassium in today to help the fluid shift. I am so excited to have eggs and not egg whites. I am truly so excited for eggs. It is insane how excited I am. And then later on we're going to go to the Apple store because I need to return my old phone to get some moolah back. But yeah, so that's that. I'm going to continue sipping on my hydration drink. I'm going to go for a walk and get some steps in, get some sunshine in, and then I'll check in later. I am now sitting down for my first meal, and this plate is just so colorful and it's got so many goodies on here. Look at the amount of strawberries I'm eating. There's about 110 grams of strawberries on here. I don't know if I'm meant to be tracking my food, but I'm going to be doing it anyways. And I have 35 grams of avocado on the toast, some spinach, and my 2 glorious eggs. Very, very excited. So let's take a bite of this first because this is what I'm most excited about. I have missed eating bread. And the strawberries are so good. The best part about the warmer months is definitely the fruit. Okay, I am now ready for lunch. So we just got back from the shops and I am quite hungry. So again, I have decided to do bread for lunch and I'm going to do a sandwich. So I had some leftover chicken prepped from a couple days ago, so I'm just going to use that. And again, I'm going to be putting on some avocado onto my bread just for the potassium source. We'll do 30 grams of avocado. And something that I haven't had in a while is some peri mayo. So I'm going to do 15 grams of that. Perfect. And then some spinach. The one thing that I just miss the most during prep is honestly having sandwiches. It's my favorite thing to eat for lunch, truly. Okay, let's pop the chicken on top of the bread. Oh, there's actually a good amount of chicken. So for my snack later, I'm going to have a fruit salad, but I really want some fruit now. So I'm going to have half an apple, which I am so excited about. Before starting like my whole bodybuilding journey and everything, I used to have, like I said, sandwiches a lot for lunch, and I used to pair it with apple on the side. I just felt like it was really nice and refreshing. And I love Granny Smith apples. They're so juicy and delicious. So that is lunch for today, a chicken sandwich with some apple on the side. So simple, so delicious, and full of nutritious goodies. Just chilling upstairs at the moment. I just like cleaned around the house because there was just shit everywhere. And I was ready to take the dogs for a walk because it was so nice and sunny outside. And now there is no peak of sun. The entire sky is clouds and it's so windy and it looks like there's going to be a storm, which is really annoying because I wanted to take my beautiful dogs for a walk. But I thought I would just do a cute little unboxing on what my amazing friends got me for my birthday because I just can't get over this and I haven't opened it yet and it's just so pretty. Okay, so first, as I mentioned I think last night, they got me something from Mecca and they got me a Tower 28 lip balm, and I love lip balm and I also love Tower 28. This is in watermelon kiwi, so that sounds fun. Oh, that smells really good. Okay, let's just put some on because why not? That is really good. Whew. Alrighty, what else do we have in here? So we have some bath bombs, which is fantastic because I do have a bath tub. And we have shower steamer. Ooh, how do you use this? Place your shower steamer on the shower floor away from the direct flow. The water will dissolve the shower. Oh, so you put it on the floor and then it just steams up. So it's like if you don't have a bath, you can like use that instead. That is so fun. More bath bombs. And then we have Restore bath salts, which is actually amazing because I wanted to have a bath maybe in the next couple of days with bath salts, and I actually ran out just to help remove the tan. So that's going to come nice and handy. And some bubble bath. Oh, they actually got me way too much. Like, this is just an absurd amount of items, and I'm just so grateful to have such amazing friends. And they just decorated it with purple tissue paper because purple is indeed my favorite color. And the candle itself, so this is like a giant candle, has like purple throughout it. So, okay. Oh, I hate undoing stuff like this because it's just so pretty. Oh, and there's a purple ribbon. I'm just obsessed. So this is from Maison Lumiere. If you are, I'm just going to show you. This is a candle. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? I'm going to be displaying this in my office or maybe downstairs in the living room. I don't know, but it's just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's just a giant bouquet of candle, and like, look at the roses. Look at the detail. That's all candle. That's insanity. People are so creative. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I am just so chuffed. But yeah, so yesterday obviously was show day, and yeah, it was really long day. So bikini was meant to, I I was meant to go on stage at 12:30, but I don't think I went on stage until closer to 1:30. And then swimsuit was meant to start at 4:45, and it didn't start until like close to 6. So I think I was on stage again at about 6:30. But yeah, I messed up my eye walk, and I am so pissed off because I paid for it and I practiced it so many times. I do this routine every single day, and when I went from the back to the front, I was meant to go in my front pose, and I started to go into my front pose, and then in my head I was like, wait, no, I'm meant to do the T. And I'm like, no, it's the front pose, then the T, then sign off. And I'm just so upset that I ruined that. So once I get the reel back from them, I think I'm just gonna like quickly edit that clip, like that 2 seconds where I stutter, and then just upload that. But they say no one except yourself knows your routine. So if you feel like you're going to do the wrong move, just own it, because nobody else knows what you're going to be doing. I'm so upset, but at least my walk was better, because in my first eye walk, I was like this at my first show. So at least the walk was better, which I'm really happy about. So that way the entire video isn't shit. But yeah, I'm just really upset that I messed that up, because like I said, I do that routine multiple times a day and I still stuffed it up. But yeah, in 2 weeks time from today, I'll be doing my third and final show of the season. So this one has a back pose where you're like this, so it's a completely different pose that I have to learn for the back, and the walk is different. So instead of just doing walking to the front and doing a routine once, you actually have to walk to the front, do your routine, walk to the left, walk to the right, and you do your 3 poses 3 times. And I'm just like, oh, that's so excessive, but that's fine. I'm not gonna get a video for that, probably just stage photos as well, and I'm just gonna wear the same bikini and swimsuit, because that shit is so expensive. And the fact that it's like some people have a different bikini for every single show is just insanity. So yeah, really excited to do this. But yeah, I can't believe it's all coming to an end. Like, I started this entire journey back in January, 5-month bulk, gained 12 kilos, lost the 12 kilos. I'm the smallest I've ever been. And yeah, in 2 weeks time, we're going to obviously start a reverse. We're going to cut down on cardio, and it's just going to be life as kind of normal again. So Chris and I in November, that we're going to do a dumpling cooking class, which I'm really excited about. So on my bingo card, I have try something new for 2025, and that's going to be TikTok, because I've never done a cooking class. And then yeah, just start doing more social things, because a lot of social things do include food, but also want to try and do some things that don't include food. That way we don't have like an expectations that we have to eat every time we go out, because eating out is also very expensive. But I'm also really excited just to make home cooked meals again. So tonight we are having lamb ragu pasta, and I'm very excited before we go straight back into prep tomorrow. So I'm really excited. But yeah, guys, the pump is still there. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. But yeah, I have really enjoyed this experience. I would say the last 3 weeks is probably the worst I've ever felt. Leading up to the first show, I was honestly feeling really good. But yeah, just this last 3-week push really just like pushed me over the edge physically, mentally, and it was really hard. But that's what this experience is about. It's about pushing the boundaries. It's about pushing your body. It's about challenging your body, your mind. Physically, you're challenging yourself physically, mentally, socially, emotionally. You're challenging your friendships and relationships. And we made it out to the other side, because this sport can be lonely. It's lonely in the fact that it's not a team sport. Like, you're up there to compete against other people, but it doesn't have to be lonely if you're surrounding yourself with family and friends and people in the gym who just, you know, push you and inspire you to do better. So yeah, I really love this experience, and I don't know, maybe I will do it again, maybe I won't. So at first I was like, definitely not, but I'm thinking I'm going to give myself a buffer. If I feel like I can't get rid of this itch in like 6 months time, I have told myself I wouldn't mind competing in season 8 of 2027, because that does give me a good amount of time to build. And if I do season 8 of 2027, I can still go on the holidays that we have booked as well, because when you're in the build phase, you can be more flexible with holidays and with eating. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see what the future holds. The stage is always going to be there, and I don't know, we'll see where the future takes me. But yeah, I will now put all this stuff away, and then I'll see you again when I have my snack and dinner, just so we can round off this full day of eating, of just kind of whatever I want in a way, but still being mindful of what I'm eating at the same time, you know? So I'm just sitting down to have my snack of choice for the day, and I've decided to go with a fruit salad. Just look at all of the color. The one thing that I just missed during prep is just having a lot of fruit. Don't get me wrong, I was having fruit throughout prep, like carb load days was full of banana, but I haven't had like apple during prep. Strawberries were a bit rare. So damn good. Apple is just so delicious and crunchy, and I just want to take advantage of today and just eat some really good fruit. Yum. And I am having a bit of an indulgence because my coach said I can, and I'm having this caramella koala cupcake, and just look, I'm so excited. Okay, let's take a bite. It's like so tall, so I don't actually know how to eat this. I'm just gonna take like a bit of the frosting off, and I'll take a bite of that later. Okay, ready? Okay, and half the frosting. I'm just going to save the second half of that for later. But I just want to reiterate, even if this was just a normal post-show, like I wasn't competing again in 2 weeks, I would still be eating the same way, because I want to ensure that I am eating things in moderation and not just going all out into just eating processed foods, sugary things every single day. I'm going to go into this reverse just making sure that I'm fueling my body correctly. Like, I'm still going to have macros and specific, and specific targets to meet to help me into the reverse, but obviously you're going to be able to have a little bit more flexibility. But I just want to make sure that I am going to be eating like how I used to, and the way I used to eat is basically like this. I would have like a bowl of fruit with something sweet on the side. That way I'm not overdoing it on the calorie dense meals, and I'm focusing on nutrient dense meals, because that's what I like to focus on, and that's the way that I previously ate, and that's how I'm going to eat post show in 2 weeks time. So I'm really grateful that I was able to have this mini refeed free day, because I was able to have my little treat, but I'm also still able to have the foods that I'm also craving, which is like nutrient dense stuff like this. So it's really important that you have a really good relationship with food before you go into a bodybuilding prep. I think if your relationship with food is not good, you are going to struggle throughout your prep, and you're going to struggle in your reverse. They say that the reverse is the hardest part, because you're saying basically goodbye to this really lean body that you've been attached to. But for me personally, I am not attached to this lean body. I don't want to be like this all the time, and I think that's a really good indicator that I'm going to go into this reverse with an open mind. Like, obviously we're going to see the scale go up, and as a society, when we see the scale go up, it's something daunting, and for some reason we don't like gaining weight. But I think it's really important as a bodybuilder that you are okay with getting really lean, and that you are okay with gaining weight back, and that you are okay with your eating habits being very strict for that short period of time to get to that stage leanness, and then being okay with the reverse. So you have to make sure that you are 100% confident that I guess you can't really be confident because you don't know how it can end up, but just making sure that you are in a good place with your mind, body, and soul before going into prep. Otherwise, you are going to struggle way more than you should. The wind has calmed down a little bit, so I'm going to go take the dogs for a walk, and then I'm going to have a second shower to try and get more tan off. So, alright. Let's get ready for walkies. Okay, I have showered and washed my hair, so I feel all nice, clean, and fresh. But now I am ready to eat dinner, and this is it. It looks and smells so delicious. So it's lamb ragu pasta. So I'm really, really excited to eat this. But then we'll be going back into prep tomorrow, back into the protocols of doing 14,000 steps, 52 minutes of, cardio. So that's going to be really exciting. But I'm going to be putting the carbs to really great use. So yeah, that brings me to the end of this full day of eating. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. And you can follow me along on TikTok and Instagram at evykassiotes. And yeah, now we're getting ready to go into show number 3.